Hello students, we are doing the chapter number 12 algebraic formulae, and we are doing the sums from the exercise 12.1. Now in our last video we have started the sums of question number 6. So today we are doing question number part 3 of question number 6. Okay, the question says if x minus y whole square is equal to 4 minus 4y plus y square, find x. Okay, so if this thing is true, then you have to find out the value of x. How to do it? Let us first write what is given. X minus whole square is equal to 4 minus 4y plus y square. Okay, now we are not going to touch the first part, the left hand side of this given expression. Rather, we are going to change the right hand side and see what happens. Now x minus y whole square, this is equal to, this thing can be written as 2 square minus 2 into y plus y square. So from this given expression it can clearly be understood that this is nothing but a and this y is nothing but b. So therefore you are getting a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, if you want, if there is any confusion, you can use cross symbols over here also for indicating multiplication. Now x minus y whole square, this is equal to, this thing turns out to be a minus b whole square. So this, from here you are getting 2 minus y whole square, right? You can mention the formula here, since a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Now you can see that there is an expression, there is an equation of which left hand side is x minus y whole square and right hand side is 2 minus y whole square. Now since this is an equation, left hand side and right hand side should be equal, so therefore comparing both the sides you can get x minus y is equal to 2 minus y, right? Now send this minus y to the right hand side, so you are getting 2 minus y plus y. Okay, there is a minus sign in front of this y, so if you take this minus y to the right hand side, this minus sign will change and become plus, right? So therefore you are getting 2 minus y plus y. Now minus y plus y will cancel out, they will give you a 0, so therefore you are getting x is equal to 2. Therefore the answer is x is equal to 2. Okay, so your homeworks are question number 6 part 2 and part 4. Now we are doing question number 7 part 1. You have to use the formula to simplify the following. Okay, now you have got a big expression which you have to solve. You have to simplify using some algebraic formula that we have discussed earlier. Now you can see that this thing 2x minus 3z, this behaves like the a, and this q minus 3z behaves like a b. So that if I write with a pencil, you can see that this is our a square, this is our plus b square, and in the middle you have got minus 2 into a into b. This thing I am writing for your understanding only. While copying, copy only the sums from the PDF that I shall upload later. Okay, now so therefore as you can see that this is our a square, this is our b square, and this entire expression is taking up the form of a minus b whole square. So therefore we can use that formula. But let us write first. Let a is equal to 2x minus 3z, 2q minus 3z, b is equal to q minus 3z. So therefore a square minus 2ab plus b square. Or you can mention the, actually you should write this thing over here, 2q minus 3z whole square minus 2 into 2q minus 3z into q minus 3z plus q minus 3z whole square. This expression is becoming a square minus 2b plus b square, which is nothing but a minus b whole square, right? Now put the values of a and b, put the expressions those we consider to be a and b. So therefore you are getting 2q minus 3z minus, for b you have to write q minus 3z whole square, right? If you remove the first brackets, you are getting 2q minus 3z minus, if you remove these brackets, the minus sign inside this bracket will become plus, so therefore you are getting q plus 3z whole square. This plus 3z and minus 3z will give you 0, so you are ultimately getting 2q minus q, that is nothing but q square. So this is our answer, q square. Okay, that's all for this video. Thank you.